Hello, everybody. O'Neill Gerald here. I don't know why I keep wanting to say my full name, so I'm just gonna say my full name. Hi, everybody. O'Neill Gerald. I'm here for another vocal talk through. It's been a while, guys, and I've resisted doing vocal talk throughs because I didn't want to do it for the wrong reasons. But I feel like now is a good time to get back into it. And I have here Jessie J. Jessie J. Anyway, Jessie J. Here singing "I Have Nothing" by Whitney Houston. And it's wonderful because Jessie J, over the last few years, she's gotten really famous overseas. Well, overseas for me because I'm in Canada. I'm in the West. But she's been going on this Chinese show. I think it's like a competition or something. And she's been singing. She's been giving like all of the covers we have ever wanted. And she's done some great covers. And she's backed by a full band. And she's in great voice. And I've always thought that Jessie J was something special, and so we're gonna hear her sing a take on a Whitney classic. As we all know, Whitney Houston songs are not for everybody to sing, but I feel that Jessie J is gonna do this a lot of justice, and I think she did because I think I saw this before, but I don't fully remember it. So I'm gonna give you guys a play-by-play of everything that is happening, and for those of you that are new here, just remember that this is not a reaction. This is a talk through. This is not a reaction. This is a talk through. Yeah, this is a talk through. This is not a reaction. This is a talk through. Yeah, this is a talk through. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, Jessie. Yeah, I like what she's doing, and oh wow, I like what she's doing. Like it's like she's choosing different places for each word. So you hear some vibrato on the first word, share my life, and then she brings it back on life, and then you can hear there's actually a little bit of extra breath on life, and she does a little bit of the same thing, bringing it back with take me for what I am. Like I can already hear that she's gonna kill, only because she's not just singing notes that are just straight. She's actually giving them dynamic, and she's painting the beauty of the line by the way that she's executing it. Love it, Jessie. 'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Yeah. All my colors. Like there was no inflections on that. Because everyone would say, all my colors for you. It's like really over dramatic. Sometimes. But she chose a different approach. She chose to strip her voice of all the inflections and just, oh my God, all my colors for you. I love that. Again, it's a choice. Some choices. Come on, Jessie. Mm-hmm. Take my love. Yeah. I've never asked for too much. Okay, so now we're getting into the, like, she's singing the same line, different words, but it's the same line as we're getting different words but the same line as the beginning. But now we're seeing a different choice that she's making where she is choosing to keep the tone forward. Share my love. Instead of bringing it back like she did in the beginning. Now we're seeing that she's very gradually opening up the door of her voice for us to hear a little bit more of what's going on. These are very subtle choices and she's making them intentionally. Listen, guys. Just all that you are. Did you hear that small trill? Listen to it again. All that you are. Yeah. Oh, whatever she did. I'm like, Jessie, come on now. And everything that you do. Yeah, like, and her voice is open the entire. Everything that it like her mouth is barely open, but you can hear her vocal track. Everything, it's open. Like her throat is open. Like she's not trying to fight for any type of sound. She's just killing it. I love it. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you would follow. Follow. Yeah, you don't follow. What did she do? Wait. Follow. Come on. Open your arms. Jessie J, if you guys don't know, Jessie J is probably one of the most, I don't know, like in terms of improvisation, she is probably one of the people that will improvise a lot. And she's not just improvising for the sake of improvising. Like sometimes she is actually, and she knows it actually, and she loves to play that up in a lot of her performances. But on a show like this, like you can find her stripping back her voice, and she's making these very subtle choices that are like, no, she can sing, like she can make some great choices. Like I'm just really happy to see that Jessie J is so versatile in the way that she's able to execute. She's not just being pulled back to a place where she's like, I just want to sing runs, and I'm just going to sing this plain, just for the sake of singing it plain, and I'm not going to put any emotion in it, and you're not really going to feel it. No, you feel it. And she's actually still giving the same amount of work that she would give if she were giving everything in terms of improvisation. Like that choice, if you're not used to me pausing by now, then shut off the video, please, because there will be more. I'm just saying. She's doing amazing. Yeah. Oh, interesting choice. Because Whitney sings that line, there's nowhere to hide. Whitney conforms the vowel to something that's more like an O or an There's nowhere to hide. And then you can hear her vibrato that's wobbling. But Jessie is choosing to go to the extremes of the I vowel. There's nowhere to hide. And she's relying on the openness of, I guess, an aw shape to get that I. But then she's kind of sharpening, okay, I don't want to use the word sharpening. She's brightening the tone. There's nowhere to hide. And I don't usually hear people do it that way. But actually, now that I think of Jessie J's practices in terms of performance, that's something that she's very apt to do. And it actually makes a lot of sense that she would do it. And considering the capabilities that she has, I know that she's not breaking anything to do it. Yeah, and we're only in the beginnings of her range. But anyway, let me just rewind back a little bit, and let's get ready for this key change. Okay, now we're starting to hear a little bit more of Jessie J's trademark flares, because Jessie is she's not singing she's not singing it the way that he would sing. She's singing it the way that Jessie was singing. So she's not singing one vowel in there. She's not, don't make me close. That's where we usually go. But she's being Jessie, and she's giving these very sharp vowel changes. Don't make me close one more. Let me just make sure that's what it is. Yeah, close one more door. I like that, Jessie. And she actually added a trill there too. A nice riff. One more door. Come on, Jessie. Come on, F5. Yeah, John, you there? Increase the vibrato, the push, and then don't walk. Yeah, you can see it with her arms. She kind of cuts off the line, and I just spit out a little bit of apple. That's disgusting. She kind of cuts off the line with a straight tone and with sharper consonants. That's good. I actually want to rewind back to that F5, and I want it because I like the way that she hit it. Yeah, there was a little bit of an upward inflection that I wasn't expecting. I thought that actually Whitney sang it, saying my, so it was a lot less inflection than what Jessie did there. And I think that she's taking some the thing is, I think that Jessie J she loves to sing. Like when I look at her making these very subtle and downplayed choices, I feel like she has fun making those small choices and staying in the box that that a song like this or that a power ballad puts her in. She doesn't seem like she limited. I've seen other singers where it's like, I don't even really want to compare it. Like she's just having fun. She's having fun. Yeah, like okay, and this is something that I try to tell people when I get the chance. When you're singing the second verse, you can't sing it the same way that you sang the first verse. There has to be something that brings us through the story. And I like that Jessie just has a way of choosing when she's gonna bring her tone forward. Like here, right to the heart. Yeah, so she's choosing way more open vowels. So before it was share my love, take me forward, and just allowing that openness to just peek through. But now we're getting the full openness of the vowel. You see through right to the heart of me, and she's giving you all of the vowel now, and that's the choice that she made from singing the first verse to singing the second verse. Now, I like that Jessie J fools me because there are some things that she does, whether it be growling or whether it be just the choice of how much chest she puts in her mix, that makes me think that she's reaching her limit when she isn't. Yeah, that was good. But but the thing is, like, love the unknown, and she puts a growl on it and makes me think that she's limiting when actually she's just putting more chest. That's all that she's doing. She has way more range, and way more belting range. Let's be specific. She has way more belting range than what she's giving us here, and I just love this. This is good. My arms, something like that. I don't know what she's doing. I'm just like, and she puts a growl in there too. Oh. Yeah, and now she's starting to plant. She's planting her. Okay. She's starting to plant her execution. So, must I? So she's dropping the vowels now. She's darkening them. Or must I? Yeah, like I like that. I like that straight tone, and also it's like a punch. Like the attack is a lot more attacky. Okay. Come on, phrase. Okay. Now, this is what I like, because singers, I love sopranos that what's the word? They're so gifted that they mask their tone to make it seem as if their voice is heavier, when in reality their voice is actually a lot lighter. Jessie J is one of those. If you know the gospel singer Leandria Johnson, she also puts a mask on her tone. Christina Aguilera also does it. Now, when we're getting into the highs of a singer like Jessie J, who masks her tone a little bit, or kind of plants it, lowers her larynx just a little bit, just to kind of give a little bit more weight. When we're getting into the highs of her sound, we're getting her to need to strip away the mask for us to hear the true lightness of her tone. And this key change is telling us a lot about Jessie J's voice. So listen to this key change. Yeah, and you can even hear that she's already starting to lighten when she's singing don't, like she's not giving you the straight toned and the forceful don't make, or don't make me, like she's starting to lighten, and that's why you hear her vibrato like that. Nice. Okay, and Yes, and even when she got to door, it was a lot like door. Like she's starting to lighten and allow her voice to start to free up so she can actually execute those higher notes. Yeah. Yeah, and you can even hear it on that F sharp. Yeah. She's light. Yeah, and as she comes down in line, she starts to it's safer for her to put on that broader tone that she makes, it's like you're in the kitchen and you're making something. Because she's coming lower, it's much safer for her to put on the mask, so she puts it back on. So let's talk that through. Okay, so she's lightening, getting ready to go up. Still lighten. And now listen to it. It's broader. Yes, there we go. Lightens up again. And now she's coming broader. Yeah, love it. Nice. There. Yes. She's not gonna go back up. She did what she needs to do. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. She did what she needed to do. She didn't need to go up. No, she didn't need that. Like, she did what she needed to do. Like, I love a singer that can just give what's needed and not more and not less. Like, in order to sing a Whitney song, you have to come with it. Like, you can't just skate through a song like this. But Jessie sang this with such class. Like, oh man, that was a mature moment. I loved that. That was a really mature moment, Jessie. Loved it. Now, if you enjoyed this talk through, I'm hoping to do more talk throughs. Yeah, let's grow together. You can also join my Patreon. We're gonna have a growing budding community there that's gonna get a whole bunch of access to music that I'm making. It's unfortunate because with stuff like talkthroughs involve a lot of copyrighted content, so I have to start building on my channel and on my Patreon content that isn't copyrighted. So that's why I can't quite do a lot of talk through stuff necessarily on my Patreon. But if you sign up, you're still gonna have a great time, and you can also support this channel. So I encourage you to do that. Subscribe also to this channel, because this is the place where we think deeply to create art that changes the world. I'm O'Neal Gerald, and I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.